Hello, everybody. I want to react my feelings towards some of the very poignant, very straightforward, and, in my opinion, a well-needed reminder put forth by Reggie Jackson yesterday. Most of you have seen this interview, and if you haven't, I'm going to install it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I think it was right on time. Because, people jest, right? I hear it all the time, right? People comment to me on here as I build my following, and thank you. Or personal friends who chirp a little bit. Oh, you old man, this and that. Oh, this is the old man section. First of all, I thank God every day for being as old as I am, and hopefully have many, many, many more decades to go. But this is what I've been talking about, whether it's the Holocaust, whether it's talking and reflecting upon the death of Willie Mays, or even some of the comments made by Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I was born 20 years after World War II. When I was born, there was probably, and I say probably because supposedly it went away, water fountains that Black Americans, that Black people in general, could not use. See the move to help. And just because there's a law passed doesn't mean that that sort of systemic racism just goes away. I've had the luxury of walking through this earth with pale skin and blue eyes. I've been called many other things, but the kind of crap that Reggie Jackson and many, many others had to go through stays with a person generationally. It just does. And if you want to sit there in your ivory tower and say, well, get over it, I'm sorry. Are you not the same person that flips out and wants to throw your coffee at somebody if they accidentally cut you off in a parking lot? Imagine this. Imagine being told to leave a country club, being told to leave a restaurant because of the skin color of yourself. Arbitrary nonsense. Reggie Jackson spoke about yesterday is something that we as a country, and I love our country, needs to understand always. May it never happen again. And may we never forget that it did.
How emotional is it for you to come back to a play that you played with one of the greatest teams around?
Alex, when people ask me a question like that, it's like coming back here is not easy. The racism that I played here, when I played here, the difficulty of going through different places where we traveled. Fortunately, I had a manager and I had players on the team that helped me get through it. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody. People said to me today, I spoke, and they said, you think you're a better person, you think you won when you played here in Concord. I said, I would never want to do it again. I walked into restaurants and they would point at me and said, the nigger can't eat here. I would go to a hotel and they say, the nigger can't stay here. We went to Charlie Finley's country club for a welcome home dinner and they pointed me out with the N-word. He can't come in here. Finley marched the whole team out. Finally, they let me in there. He said, we're going to go to the diner and eat hamburgers. We'll go where we're wanted. Fortunately, I had a manager, Johnny McNamara, that if I couldn't eat in the place, nobody would eat. We'd get food to travel. If I couldn't stay in a hotel, they'd drive to the next hotel and find a place where I could stay. Had it not been for Raleigh Fingers, Johnny McNamara, Dave Duncan, Joe and Sharon Rudy, I slept on their couch 3-4 nights a week for about a month and a half. Finally, they were threatened that they would burn our apartment complex down unless I got out. I wouldn't wish